What's poppin', everyone? Back with your weekly dose of heat content. Now we are in the month of October and this is a spooky month. So I was suggested to feature something on brand, on point, for the month, something spooky. And I decided to build a team around Trevenant. Let me show you what I got. So this is a very scary set. Now some of the mons we've been featuring lately in OU have been pretty offensive. They've been destroying our opponents quickly. This set here will destroy our opponents slowly, on the other hand. We got Curse, Leech Seed, Protect, and Substitute. Very annoying for our opponents. Will be great at disrupting opposing strategies like setup and stuff. And we have the Sitrus Berry Harvest, which is a really nice combination, especially on Sun. Harvest being able to restore our berry, 50% chance outside of Sun, 100% in Sun. And we want that guaranteed revival of our Sitrus Berries, so that's why I paired it with Ninetales. But this set here is annoying. It's really bulky and it can curse through substitutes and stuff like that, which is quite fun. Tera Ghost, you might be wondering why I didn't change the Tera type. Well, if I do, then curse becomes a different effect, and we don't benefit from that effect, really, I guess. So keeping it Ghost at least will remove our weaknesses that grass type has, like flying, ice, fire, etc., which could allow us to, kind of stay in and beat other Pokemon by only having that Ghost typing. Reduces our weaknesses, so that's why I have it. But yeah, paired it with Ninetales. Ninetales is a good mon for the team, setting up Sun, and we got some nice offensive Sun pieces like Walking Wake and Choice Scarf Great Tusk, something I've been really enjoying using lately, especially on Sun. It's going to be able to catch people off guard, get a nice booster attack, and also have that nice Choice Scarf Terra Ground, really strong. We have Weezing. I've also been enjoying this Pokemon a lot with guaranteed neutralizing gas defogs versus Golden Go, Rocky Helmet Chip as well, and another cool effect from Curse is if we curse on like a Magikarp Pokemon, like Clefable for example, I have done that and it's done no damage. But then if we go Weezing, it neutralizes their ability and makes them take damage. So I also like that kind of effect a lot. I've run into one of those things before. So Cosmic Power Clefable, we curse it, doesn't happen, nothing happens, and I just go Weezing and annoy it, and like I Encore it into whatever move it has. Pretty fun effects you can do with this team. A lot of different kind of tricky combinations. We'll be using Curse and making our opponents curse in real life. And then yeah, Mandibuzz for nice support for the team. Ghost type switch in, which our team doesn't have otherwise. But that's going to be the team for today. I'm excited to show you all Trevenant. Trevenant's a fun one. Trevenant is a super fun one. Very fun mon. I think I did a video a long time ago using the signature move Forest's Curse, but I figured Curse would be a good one to see a more reliable strategy of. But question of the day for you all on the topic of Trevenant and the spooky season. What's something that actually scares you? I'd like to know. Or, of course, any comments of support is always appreciated, since I enjoy hearing from you all. I do read all the comments. I do reply to them all in time. But we have a Sticky Web team. Okay, Sticky Webs. So, I like Trevenant a lot. Actually, I do like Trevenant a lot. Pretty sure Walking Wake's Draco Meteor probably won't knock out Araquanid in one hit. I do have guaranteed defogs though, so I mean that's fine. So the play I think would be to lead Trevenant. Let's just have some fun. Go for the sub turn 1, then Leech Seed here. We don't have to go for curses or anything just yet. So they have Surf, it's not gonna break my sub at all, and I can just go ahead and protect here. And then I could go for the curse now, maybe. I don't know if their Surf is gonna break it again either, but look at this. It does break it this time. We can just Leech Seed again, I think, if they go Weavile. This will be good for us. Because they might have, they'll probably have triple Axle on Weavile, so I could see them trying to go into that mon and preserving. Yep, exactly. Exactly. So we can Leech Seed you. I don't know if you're Bandit or Swords Dance, but I'm gonna protect once. And then we can now go Weezing here, because we do have Rocky Helmet. And so this should be pretty good because we're gonna get a lot of chip on this thing, and chipping this thing down early is gonna be extremely useful. So 1, 2, I think this is banded actually. Yeah, it's probably banded. Probably banded. And then we get the defog here. They just do that so they prevent my defog, which is fine. I have rapid spin as well, so can't defog here, which is all right. But their Weavile is dead, and that is amazing. That is actually really amazing for us. Really, really good. So we'll see what they go into next. My Great Tusk is going to be faster than Raging Bolt, even with Sticky Webs, because of my Choice Scarf, so that should be pretty cool. Here they're just going to attack. I'm gonna go Great Tusk here. I don't think they're gonna Dragon move or anything. At least I hope not. They just Calm Mind here. So would they Tera though is the question. Would they Tera is the question. I don't know. I feel like I need you, but if they Tera here, it's not the worst thing in the world. And then they just sack. Cool. Because they don't know I'm Choice Scarf. Excellent. Excellent. That's a mon that needed to go. So now Valiant's in, plus special attack. Ah, okay, okay. Plus special attack. So I guess the play here could be to go Ninetales, because we do resist Moonblast, and we can like Encore into something, I guess. They do Calm Mind here, so let's just Encore, I think is the play. And they Shadow Ball, okay. So we've Encored them into this move now, and so we could go into Mandibuzz here, and just Toxic, I think is the play. And so now this is on a timer, which is really good, right? Really good. So it's just a matter of beating this thing slowly. But we could do it. Watch this. I'm gonna go Trevenant. They're gonna Moonblast here. No, they Shadow Ball. Ah, but we survive anyways. And then Sitrus Harvest. Protect here. Calm Mind. Ooh, nice. Nice play. Guess what? I'm going to go into... So I don't think I really care much about defogging, or maybe I do. I don't know. Maybe I do. Because this Petron could be Nasty Plot. So I could probably keep Weezing around, perhaps, to get the defog later, but it's not necessary, I guess. Keeping Sun around is good. Maybe I don't need, I think it's fine, actually. Maybe we don't need webs removed. Maybe we don't need it. So then Moonblast here will knock me out. And we just go, probably Trevenant here, just Protect is the play. They could save this thing, which they do. But I mean, they don't have Healing Wish or anything like that, so that's fine. Booster Attack on this set here. Booster Attack. So I think I will go Ninetales now, is my play. As they go for the Ice Spinner. And then let them have it. I'm keeping Mandibuzz healthy, I think is probably good. So I can go U now. I can click Headlong Rush here, I think is the play. Rapid Spin is another option, but I don't think I need to. Oh, they go Petron here. Oh, it's on a balloon. Ah, unfortunate. Unfortunate, it's on a balloon. They Nasty Plot here, but I think I survive. I'm pretty sure I survive anything. Pretty sure I survive anything. So we're gonna Hydro Steam. We've kept Walking Wake super healthy, which is great, I think. They're gonna sack Araquanid, nice. And then bring in Valiant, where we will just go into Trevenant. It is the way. Let's see. Shadow Ball, nice survival. And then Leech Seed, I think, here, just in case they wanted to switch. We basically get more health anyways. They avoided the attack though, which is whatever. Treads is in now, so we can probably go here into... So Sun's almost gone, which is unfortunate to say the least. Sun is almost gone. We'll go Mandibuzz here, as the Ice Spinner does a lot. I can just Roost, I guess. So they knock off, that's fine, let's just Foul Play here. And so this mon's almost dead now, I think, which will be great. Roost once, Foul Play here. So I think if we pop this thing's balloon, is that gonna be a problem? Somehow, maybe I go Walking Wake first. And then, probably Draco Meteor here is the play. And, ooh, almost knocked me out, poisoned me as well, confused me as well. Don't hurt ourselves in confusion, and we knock it out with one Draco Meteor. Beautiful game. Good game. So getting to show off the Trevenant here is wonderful. I was worried about the Petrunt in the end game just because of those webs. I knew it was going to be Nasty Plot, but thankfully we had the pieces we needed to win the game and do so in style. So beautiful. To the next one, as the saying goes. Another Sticky Webs team that we got to face here. Got our work cut out for us, I guess. So I feel like here, what do we even do? What does one even do here? I'm gonna go Ninetales first. Ah, they go Ogerpon first. Okay. So we gotta go Weezing then in that case. I believe is what we gotta do. They're gonna probably Ivy Cudgel. Yeah, they do. And then I could probably Pain Split once, just to break this thing's whatever. And then if I go Ninetales, is that a problem? I don't want to get Stun Spored. Nobody wants to get Stun Spored, right? But does this thing even beat me? Oh, it does. Psychic Noise. It does. Does indeed. I'll just spam Defog here, I think. Spam Defog is always the play, I think. And then now I gotta think about who to go into. I'm not gonna reveal my great Tusks just yet because I feel like that surprise factor is probably better to save for later. I'm gonna Hydro Steam here. And so no webs is actually really nice. Huh, no webs is really good. So I see a good end game for Great Tusk. I know this is probably Balloon Golden Go though, so we have our work cut out for us here. I'm just gonna attack this because I know it's sturdy. Eliminate this mon is gonna be really nice overall. Really, really nice. Let's start a timer as well. Golden goes in. Oh, popping this balloon actually makes a lot of sense. It actually makes a lot of sense. But also Healing Wishing Walking Wake is pretty good too. Kind of a tough choice to make here, right? Because they could knock me out, and they have not Tera'd. I'll go Ninetales and see what happens. I could probably save Walking Wake, preserve it, you know. They doubled a Great Tusk though. Oh, nice, good double. I will switch here, I think, and go Mandibuzz as they bulk up. Let's just Toxic here. Ice Spinner. Cool. They're poisoned. And then we can Iron Defense once. And now we beat this thing 1v1. So they're dead. Beautiful. Iron Moth is in now, so ooh, plus special attack, though. I go Ninetales here, I guess. As they sub, we should Encore it, I think. So they Fiery Dance, they're Encored into it. Kinda tough right now, but I feel like we have no choice but to click Healing Wish here. I feel like we have no choice but to do that. Because then we get to bring back Walking Wake. It's not going to have its Sun, but that's fine. I think this is the play. We'll bring in Wake. We'll click Steam a couple times, I guess. We'll do it again. I don't know if they're Tera, what Tera they are, but cool. So huge threat out of the way. Huge threat out of the way here. Now we're gonna go. Ooh, I think this is where we go Trevenant. I think this is where we go Trevenant. The Tera Fairy, okay, good to know. Gonna curse here. This should be enough. I mean, unfortunately we were not at 51%, but this is fine. So now the play would be to go. I think we could go into. How do we do this? So they've already Terra'd, right? So we go Wake here. We double into Mandibuzz. Yup. Nice, nice. Okay. And then we could also go Great Tusk here, but I don't know if it's worth it. Yeah, because they Dragon Pulse. That still knocks me out anyways. Play now is to go Great Tusk. We always I think we always Headlong Rush here, or Ice Spinner should be enough to knock it out, right? Yeah, nice. So now Golden goes in. We always Ice Spinner. Pop the balloon. Critical hit doesn't really matter. They make it rain. It's not enough to knock me out, and I just switch. Either I switch and Tera, or I just, yeah, good game. Or I just Flamethrower, which is choice specs and probably enough to knock it out. Because they burnt up their Tera with Raging Bolt. So Curse saving us in this game. Curse, fantastic. Unfortunately did just a little too much for us not to be able to survive, but that's okay. I mean, Curse is nice where it does not fail if, you know, you are getting knocked out from it. It doesn't fail. So that's something that's great safety, it's like safety measure wise, you know. Awesome game. Ooh, is this what I think it is? Have they brought Trick Room to the Trick House? And in a very different, unique way. I feel like they might have. Rain Trick Room. You don't see that a lot. Not one I've faced in a while. Trick Room. That is. Okay, so I guess the best lead is Walking Wake here as they lead Primarina, which is not good for me, but I have a Trevenant. I do have a Trevenant that can withstand. I am PhysDef, so it should be pretty good. Yeah, Trevenant I think is a really good mon here. I'm going to Leech Seed now as they go Scizor, so I can get some additional health back here. Now I can Protect as they go for the U-turn. Ah, okay, so we can give it some additional chip here because they're going to U-turn one way or another. So some chip for you. Primarina's back. Gonna go here into Trevenant once again, I think is the play as they Sparkling. And then we just Leech Seed again, I think. Ooh, special attack drop doesn't matter. I can just Leech Seed some more. I'm actually gonna Leech Seed again. Oh, but they go Hatterene this time. So I think my play now is to sub and see what they want to do. Trick Room, ah. This is fine for me, I think. I want to see if they have Psychic Noise or not. No, they go Ursaluna. Okay, so you're obviously faster than me. So my play is to sub. That does break my sub. Protect once. So now Pelipper's in. You are probably faster than me, I want to say, but if Trick Room wears off, it's time to see. Oh no, I'm faster than you in Trick Room. Okay, that's good to know. I am actually faster than you in Trick Room. So it's time to sub again. Time to sub again. Oh, they're Calm Mind this time. Ooh, let's curse. Let us curse here. Show them this move. Show them this curse. Calm Mind. Not gonna help you now. Nice, let's protect once. So they Trick Room here. Okay, cool, perfect. And then we sub. So I guess no Psychic Noise. And then we protect here. And then we sub again. Oh, the Healing Wish now. Okay, so now Primarina's in. One turn of Trick Room left. Let's just protect here, see what they want to do. It's gonna be Moonblast. I just got my Sitrus activation here. Let's go for the Leech Seed this time is the play. Energy Ball. And this, my friends, is why you never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. You just don't do it. Not against me, not against this Trevenant. Never bring Trick Room to the Trick House. They got 6-0'd by Trevenant. They brought Trick Room and it just backfired. Completely. Oh, that's crazy. What a great Trevenant game for you all right there. Really happy about that game. That was a pure Trevenant game. Trevenant alone did everything for that one. Everything for us there. Wow, okay. Very nice. Very, very nice. And so we got here Cobalion. Ooh, I like this mon a lot. And their team is very nice in the nice colorful offense, you know? We got the blue, green, red, whatever, you know? I like it. I'm gonna lead Great Tusk here. Great Tusk seems like a very good lead. And I think this calls for an immediate headlong rush. 99%. Was that calced? It's gotta have been calced, right? It's got to have been calced. Dragonite's in, let's go, I think Weezing here is fine. As they double. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. Little worried about what you might have on this thing. Actually. Little bit worried. I could technically go back into Tusk but I can't spin is the thing. Is this thing Steel Beam? That'd be kind of crazy if it was. That's why I'm gonna switch. Steel Beam, yep, I figured it as much. I figured it would be something like that, so had a feeling. Had just a feeling about that one. So now we have Samurott in. We're just gonna go back to Weezing here, I think is the play. And Defog guarantee. Just another of the many reasons I love Weezing. Start a timer. So yeah, we'll be able to get rid of the rocks. That's most important. Spike's also kind of important, but rocks mostly important. Just to keep Mandibuzz at 100%. So now Iron Moth is in. I don't know what booster this is gonna be, but it's gonna have some kind of a booster. And so I don't know exactly what we need to go for here, but maybe Hard Wake for now at least. Let's see, booster speed. Fiery Dance doesn't do too much, but they get the boost though. Tough. If they Tera though, maybe it might be okay. Maybe. We'll see. They get the immediate boost, so it's gonna be kind of tough. But if they switch, actually, no, they just stand and knock me out. I could have actually Terra'd this thing, but I did not choose to. So this mon is good. This mon is very good. Tera Ghost Curse is the play now. That is a lot. I am out of range, thankfully. So we can curse it. And if we make it switch, then Great Tusk will be really good. Harvest again. Let's protect here. Always protect here. Nice. That did 68%, so would the play be to go maybe Weezing here and then back into Ninetales, I guess? Could work. Just to reset our sun, you know? Yeah, let's do that. So they Fiery Dance here. We go back into Trevenant now. We protect once. And then we set our sun up again, I think, is the play. Because they could switch here if they want, but which they do. And that's perfectly fine. We can go into Mandibuzz here. I'm not going to get my thing knocked off. Ooh, nice. Ceaseless Miss. Not bad. Not bad at all. I think Toxicking is fine. But Moth is back, so maybe not. Does a Foul Play knock this out? It does, thanks. Cool, cool, cool. Very good. Very, very good. So we've already Tera'd though, is the thing, right? So could be annoying. We had to beat the Moth. I'm gonna go Ninetales here, get my sun back up. They trick and they give me a Choice Scarf on this thing. Actually is not bad. Not bad at all. And they took my Heat Rock. So I get to Weather Ball here, I think, for some damage. This is actually not bad. So Weather Ball, ooh, nice, and knocked out completely. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, so that's good. Samurot's back. I think we should always go Mandibuzz to Roost here. And then let's just Roost up now. So it's gonna be interesting to play around some of this stuff that we gotta play around. Because Meowscarada is obviously gonna have the triple axle. But they go Dragon Knight here. Okay, I'm gonna Toxic you. Foul Playing is another option, but I like Toxic. Oh, they're Encore on this thing. Okay, 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 okay. Okay. Wonderful. So then my play would be to go Great Tusk here as they Earthquake. Okay, not too bad. So Encore Earthquake. Going to Ice Spinner here. Going to Ice Spinner. Ooh, Meowscarada comes in hard on this thing. Wait, that's crazy. That's a crazy switch. That is an actual crazy switch. Huh. So now I would go Mandibuzz here still, I think. Swords Dance on this? Okay, that's ooh. I should weaken this thing, I think. Weaken the water move. Weaken the water move here. Now we go so we don't want Mandibuzz taking any unnecessary damage, right? Right. So we would always go Great Tusk here, and we would always just close combat for damage, I think. They still have not Tera'd yet, so it's gonna be like kinda tough, I guess. It'll still be kinda tough. Oh, they Tera Ghost here and they Swords Dance again. Okay. 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 Oh shoot. I think we'll be fine though. Nice Tera on this thing, but I feel like we'll be fine. I feel like we'll be fine. Razor Shell miss. Cool. Just gonna curse here. Ceaseless Edge. Imagine if that missed. Imagine if that missed. So now we go Mandibuzz, we Foul Play. We don't die to any hit. The sun is still up. So we don't die to any hit. If Dragonite loses its defense drop. That's not too bad, I think. Not too bad. Ooh, it all really just depends on some stuff here. I think I always Foul Play. The extreme speed. Ooh, wait a second. They don't set up. Are they not a, Oh, wow. Good game. Are they not Dragon Dance? Why didn't they, Well, I mean, I guess they couldn't Dragon Dance because of, my foul play, but yeah, I guess they couldn't. And we only won that game because Trevenant, and this is another great game, perfect scenario to show you all why the Tera was important, to remove our fire weakness, because if we didn't, Iron Moth would have probably just swept us. So it was nice to have that to show you all. I guess I could have Tera'd my Walking Wake, but I didn't know if they were gonna switch, if they were gonna Tera Grass or something, you know? Because I've seen some of those before on Iron Moth, Tera Grass. So didn't really know. It was very uncertain. Tera makes it very uncertain in these kind of scenarios, but I showed you all how Tera Ghost was helpful in this scenario here. So that was nice. Now, got a couple games with Trevenant to show you all, some replays. I mean, Trevenant put in a lot of work in these 4 games we had, but some additional ones with Trevenant here. Starting with this first one, up against a pretty heat team. I mean, they got Spiritomb, they got Vileplume. This was a really heat team for OU. Of course, I saved this one, I think, because specifically, Trevenant did some fun stuff here. So let's begin, and I'll show you all what went down. Ninetales lead versus the Garg. Need my sun up. Need to get my sun up here so I can go into Weezing. Weezing's a decent enough pivot for the Salt Cure. Better than weakening anything else at least. So they're gonna protect here. I'm gonna go for the Wisp. Nice neutralizing gas can go through there, purifying salt. So they go Vileplume here as I get off the Wisp, which is nice. And I think before I switch, I want to see what this thing's gonna do. So I just stay in Pain Split in case they double, or in case you know, I can get some additional health back. They just Leech Seed here, so it's a Leech Seed Vileplume set, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I think it's time to bring in the main Mon, Trevenant. So I'm gonna be able to block the Leech Seed because I'm a Grass type, and I go here for the sub. I am faster, which is pretty cool. The faster sub, but their Sludge Bomb breaks my sub. I'm like, okay, I know what I gotta do. Tera Ghost. Another example of why Tera Ghost is nice on this thing, besides, you know, keeping Curse, is to also become resistant to moves like Sludge Bomb, which was once neutral. Now I get to Curse here. I'm behind the sub, I get to Curse. This was the only turn I needed just to be able to do this. And now Vileplume is essentially getting worn down, which is amazing. I get to go for the sub again. Spiritomb, I think, has the ability Infiltrator. It could have been Infiltrator, but it revealed now to be Pressure. So I am not pressured by this thing whatsoever. So they go for the foul play. It was a critical hit. I think it still would have broken. I'm pretty sure it would have broken anyways. But that's fine. I am outside of Sun getting my Sitrus Berries back, which is wonderful. They try to U-turn here, and now also U-turn is, we're resisting U-turn as well, by the way. So that's also pretty cool too. Another great reason to Tera Ghost, to remove some of those weaknesses and those neutral hits as well. Now we're Brave Bird neutral. See, another example. U-turn resistant. Yep, there we go again. And Trevenant's just sitting here. I thought maybe it would break the sub so I could just sub again with the Brave Bird or whatever, but they had gone for U-turn. So now we get to Curse and get our Sitrus Berry back again. And so now Vileplume, its only way of restoring health is Giga Drain, because it can't Leech Seed me and it can't Strength Set me behind a sub. Now they go Landers here, so I just sub again. And I don't get my Sitrus here, so I'm just patiently waiting. But thankfully all of their Mons that have U-turn can't break my sub with U-turn. They're immune now, so I'm gonna try to protect here so I can see if I can get it back. Now they're Ivy Cudgeling. It's been quite a few turns, but I finally got it back here. Those 50% chances, right? Critical hit Ivy Cudgel doesn't matter. I Curse here, and I'm able to get my Sitrus Berry back this time. So this is great. I get to protect here now on the Swords Dance. I'm like, ooh, okay. Little Swords Dance protect there. So Sword Dance on my protect. Little prediction. So I'm gonna go Dragonite here. I have to switch out now to preserve my Trevenant. And so they're gonna switch out here. I'm just going to Extreme Speed, but Ogrepon's weak. That's wonderful, you know. So now they go for Smackdown here, Smackdown Landers, and they just died to my Ice Spinner. So Lander's dead. So one Mon finally dead. Spiritomb is in. I'm gonna go Ninetales here, and just set my drought, which is going to give me my 100% Sitrus Berries later on, you know. I bring in Weezing just as a little mid-ground. I know I can survive anything pretty much, and this should allow me to get the Defog here, so I'm able to do that. Vileplume, it could Strength Sap me here if it wanted to. Do I stay in? I just go Ninetales here. Okay, so that's fine. They Sludge Bomb, which is fine. Let's see what happens now. Guard comes in, makes sense. I Healing Wish. Oh, do I bring in Trevenant? No, I bring in Weezing. Okay. I Healing Wish and bring in Weezing. I guess I really didn't need to Healing Wish Trevenant. Trevenant's at a pretty good enough health to heal itself. But they bring in Vileplume and they go Corviknight here on my Headlong Rush, which is fine. Because, do I get to bring in, I bring in Weezing here. Bring in the Weezing on the Roost. And, I mean, I guess I always threaten Wisps and stuff like that. I double here. My Sun's gone, which is fine. Ogerpon's in. Yeah, I guess I Healing Wish Weezing just because of this being good against the Ogerpon. Ogerpon is still a threat, even though it's that weak. It's still alive, so it's still a threat. Let me see. When do I bring back Trevenant? Do I bring back Trevenant at all? I mean, he did a lot of good stuff in the early game. I guess this is a free, yeah, Flamethrower. Nice. Just knock out the Vileplume. So second Mon dead. Garg is in. I bring in Tusk on the Salt Cure. And then close combat here. They allow me to close combat without clicking Protect. What do? Double Salt Cure, predicting my switch. Nice. And then they don't Protect here either. So they were really stuck in my... like I was in their mind. They were stuck in my cycle. Now they sack this Mon. And then a disconnect here. Yeah, so Trevenant put in a lot of really good work in the early game there. And then just allowed us to basically break their brain and just win with Great Tusk in the end. So that was cool. Another fun Trevenant game was this one against Rain. Against an actual Rain team, not Trick Room. So Barrascue to lead. It's gonna flip turn out here on my, I think, Draco Meteor. They go Clodsire, so Draco does a clean 51. We know they're Water Absorb. I think on this kind of team, I don't think it'd be unaware. So I go Great Tusk here on their Stealth Rocks, and I pretty much get the free Rapid Spin. They actually let me do this. I could have actually attacked and knocked it out, but they might think I'm not Choice Scarf. So I just switch out here in a Walking Wake, predicting their switch into Pelipper, or into something else, basically. And now they're gonna go Scizor here. I Draco Meteor, doing nice 41. So we're chipping things down, we're weakening stuff. They're leftover Scizor, so I'm gonna go Weezing here. And they go for the U-turn, so they take more chip. Now they're below 50, so that's cool. And then Barrascue comes in and then goes for the flip turn here. Now, this is pretty good because, you know, things are gonna be in range of a lot of Dragonite stuff. I had Dragonite on the team as like a late game kind of cleaner with E-Speed and stuff like that. Really good overall. They Psyshock here and then they stay in. I figured they would stay in on Great Tusk because nobody expects Choice Scarf or scouts for it on a team that's not as obvious like this one. So I try to sack my Weezing here just to get more chip because I don't have a great switch in really, but I don't end up sacking Weezing. To that turn I do on this turn though. And now Trevenant. So Trevenant time. The fun time begins, right? We're gonna curse first and then get our Sitrus activation. So this Mon is getting weak and we activated a Sitrus again there. So that's beautiful. Protect now on the knockoff. And then I think I just sub here. Okay, cool. I guess I could have also gone, no, I didn't have my Rocky Helmet anymore. My Rocky Helmet Mon was dead, so that's why I also added Mandibuzz for double Rocky Helmet. Super useful in many scenarios. I Leech Seed on the Pelipper, I survive Hurricane, it does 51. This Trevenant is so bulky. Like, Trevenant can actually withstand hits and just heal itself. It's such a funny Mon. It is such a funny Mon. I am confused though, so but not confused enough to sub again. Trevenant's causing all kinds of problems now for their team. Look at this. So now we get to Leech Seed the Pelipper. Ogerpon, I guess, being at 100%, it's pretty good for them, you know? Ogerpon's a good mon. I can't Leech Seed it. I can only curse it. I'm gonna Leech Seed here. Oh, they dodged my first Leech Seed, that's why. So them dodging my Leech Seed, a little bit annoying, but at least gives me more turns to revive my Sitrus Berries. So now they Hurricane here. So, I mean, we beat Pelipper 1v1. Harvest again, nice. So now they go Ogerpon. I cursed here. Oh, this is so fun. Look at this, mon. Just healing, damaging. Now they Swords Dance here on my sub, which is crazy, which is actually insane because they cannot beat this. I go for the Protect as they try to U-turn out. And then, yeah, I just give them that U-turn. I could have double protected, but not worth it. I just go for the sub here, which is a little bit more guaranteed. Try to protect to get my berry back. I thought they might just keep going for U-turn versus the thing, because we are faster than Scizor. But, yeah, they just go for bullet punches, and I'm like, okay, let me just Leech Seed for more health back then, in that case. And then, I just go for the sub here on their U-turn. So Scizor almost dead. Ogerpon is like basically dead. I stay in. And then do I go for, yep, I go for Leech Seed, predicting the switch. Harvest. This thing never dies. This thing does not die. Sub here. And then yeah, this Trevenant's this is why it's like a really scary, spooky mon. They just forfeit here, so another reason why it's just a scary, spooky mon is you could see the amount of turns that go by with Trevenant just doing chip and then restoring its HP more than it does to itself. Such a crazy fun mon to use. Harvest mons are just really fun. They have a lot of good potential with other berries as well. Like I did a Harvest Custap Berry Executor not too long ago. That was a fun one. You know, Harvest Sitrus Berry just for HP restoring. That's a fun one too. A lot of really interesting options. I've seen Harvest Starfberry before, where you get like a random stat boost or whatever, and you just keep getting boosts, but a little bit tougher to do. I'll probably try that at some point in time. I think I did that though a long time ago. I don't remember. But anyways, hope you all enjoyed this video, seeing Trevenant. I definitely enjoyed using it for the spooky month. Definitely more to come, for sure, along these lines. And yeah, I look forward to hearing from you all in the comments, as I always do. I'll see you all on the next one. Peace.